I'm not Joel Grind, I'm far worse. I'm the one who was born with the mark, the devil's fucking sign, the Grim Reaper's child, so the powers of hell are indefinitely mine, leaving the rats devouring your corpse that's swelling after I shatter the brains out of your grazed spine. Your worst fucking nightmare, the sleeper cell that has yet to awake to break your face when you see me roaming the streets. The Grim Reaper with a scythe to your throat, deciding who lives and who dies. Like the regulating roll of the cylinder on the revolver in a game of Russian roulette where the result will not lie. The barrel of the gun is the devil's eye you're gonna have to face before I leave you erased as you die. You're gonna have to face the facts that you bit off more than you could chew by fucking with me. You were better off biting into the titanium and steel inside of an industrial pipe yard. Cause I'm the type to fight you bare hand-to-hand combat and leave you dead with no regard. It can either be a blessing or a curse to be in my presence, depending on whether you're my friend or my enemy. Either which way, there'll always be an undertone of death around me. An underlying message that says don't fuck with me, otherwise it'll cost you your life if you defy me. Because the social isolation I felt since I was 5 years old has conditioned me to be your worst fucking enemy. Like a child that suffered from the ambiguous loss of his father during the war on terror, who's suffering from God only knows what behind the black sight. Cross that line with me, you're going to feel up close and personal how real this is for me, as the skin above your flesh gets peeled. And these white folks that flaunt the death of my people to me, you better hold your breath like you're about to go on a swim in a bloody pool of your dismembered limbs. Cause you won't go far when I expose you for the Me Too bitch that you really are. When I drag you in public and beat you to death until you spill your guts to me like piss after a surgery cemented in your defeat. And you're gonna see and witness firsthand how powerless and worthless you are without the backing of the military-industrial complex. You cannot outclass me spiritually or intellectually. The facts were never in your favor, so violence is the lowest denominator you stoop to, causing you to die physically. Because that's all white supremacy has ever been, a distortion of reality, enforced through the violence that left populations of annihilated nations silent. Your ancestors labeled my ancestors as unlovable, which is something that I felt generationally. As a kid, 5 years old, I felt those post-colonial effects of my own humanity, which was barely recognized by the eyes of my own family. This is what makes murdering and killing you easier than pissing slow with an erection. Waking up with some morning wood to show you no remorse when I kill you by spilling your last drops of blood. Now the tables are turned and I see you as killable, expendable, and murderable. Try to fabricate a debate with me, yet you've been checkmated. Your mindset and your worldview has been outdated. Now you're gonna have to follow the mandate when I put this blade through your chest plate. Because this is the way of the Wild West, and like a Hollywood movie, I've never rooted for the main character. Fuck the charters. I'd rather sacrifice these fake politicians and these necklace, spineless record executives to martyrs, not the ones they fabricated for the sake of a false flag terrorist attack to instigate a race, a class, and a holy war, all wrapped up into one to reduce humanity to none. Hollywood and mainstream entertainment has never spoken for me or my people. I'll kill your friends, and while you mourn for their worthless loss that I caused with no warning, you'll be waking up to the smell, the stench from hell known as the napalm. palm in the morning, greeting you with an everlasting defeat when the flames sink in deeply to your feet. Apocalypse now with no apologies as another death gets pronounced. Another warning of war gets announced. Only respectability politics that I engage in is the lab rat dissection of a human being's neck with an ice pick and a 12 gauge, leaving my knife stuck into you, cementing your death in the afterlife after you lost your last breath. Remember what I said about how you whack rappers lack concepts? I could fuck 30 thirsty bitches and leave their dirty, impregnated, stick-figured pussy in stitches from vaginal tears like they just gave birth. High off of the dopamine rush that comes with fucking so much pussy. And in the end, I'll still come up like the cum that came up and out of my dick onto your bitch's face, with rhymes that'll outshine your entire discography graphically like a pornographic film, where I get my dick sucked by your bitch orally. Orale, puto. I'm about to blast you on a rocket ship to space before you reach Pluto. And this plutocracy ran by plutocrats who are not safe from the automatic. To pivot back on what I said about outshining your entire discography, I'll be partnering up with companies that are gonna be hiring you whack rappers that are gonna have to file for bankruptcy after being forced into retirement, so you can be eligible for unemployment when I leave you fired. When you approach me, it better be with the same amount of respect that I show to this beloved craft of hip-hop. I'm not talking about Kraft mac and cheese. Otherwise, I'll squeeze the trigger on the Mac and make the bullets pop your eyes out of your socket as I kill you with ease. I'm not Joel Grind, I'm far worse. I was the one who was born with the mark, the devil's fucking sign, the Grim Reaper's child, so the powers of hell are indefinitely mine, leaving the rats devouring your corpse that's swelling after I shatter the brains out of your grazed spine. Your worst fucking nightmare, the sleeper cell that has yet to awake to break your face when you see me roaming the streets. The Grim Reaper with the sight to your throat deciding who lives and who dies, like the regulating roll of the cylinder on the revolver in a game of Russian roulette where the result will not lie. The barrel of the gun is the devil's eye you're gonna have to face before I leave you erased as you die. You're gonna have to face the facts that you bit off more than you could chew by fucking with me. You are better off biting into the titanium and steel inside of an industrial pipe yard, 'cause I'm the type that'll fight you to death, bare hand-to-hand combat, and leave you dead with no regard.